This was an incredible experience that Ron Fanning and Pastor Keith Jacobs at Regency Park had at Jimmy's Egg the other morning. And I want to share it with you guys because this was an incredible experience that we had to share the gospel with a guy that seemed to be very intimidating, but you got to check it out and see how it worked. Now, here's the deal. I'm trying to break this training up because I'm trying to train pastors on how to communicate the gospel and teach the gospel to the church members so they can lead out and be in soul winners. And so, because, unless the pastor becomes the soul winner and leads out in this, it probably won't trickle down to the normal church member. So my goal is to break this up in sections so that we can train pastors and train other people to be effective in communicating the gospel. And so more to come, but let's just check it out.
My name's Lupe.
All right, Lupe. Yeah. Lupe, did you grow up here in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Can you tell us just a little bit about your story, kind of where you're from, kind of how was life growing up? Just a little bit about it.
Well, it was kind of rough,
Okay.
Because I pretty much grew up, in the street life.
Yeah.
So whatever you could think of, I've been through it. Except for pretty much stayed away from drugs, all my life.
Oh, wow.
So, but I did everything, young people get into sometimes, but, somehow, I made it through it. Now I just try to, do positive things.
Yes, sir.
I'm 53
Man, you look
month,
good.
So.
Man, you look good. You obviously work out.
Yeah. I just came from the gym, so. But,
man.
But yeah, man, I got grown kids. I'm a grandpa, so just use what I went through, to help my kids out to stay, out of trouble and just be positive people in the world,
Yeah, bro.
But
Lupe, is anything like if you had to give counsel to anybody, what wisdom would you give, to just people that is coming up behind you, maybe the millennial age, Generation Z age? What counsel would you give them?
If just kind of check yourself. If you're, around negative people, then you're gonna have to work your way out of that and try to just be around positivity,
Yes, sir.
Or, because there's no future in anything negative, so
yeah.
If you are involved in negative things, then just try your best to,
yes, sir.
Distance yourself from that.
Yes, sir.
Because, like I said, there's no future in it. I'm sure y'all know about it.
Yes, sir.
All that,
Yeah.
Prison or death or
right.
Worse, especially with all these bad drugs going on right now.
Taking folks out, man.
I had a nephew not too long ago. He pretty much took his life by messing with pills and.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do,
Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
I just wish them luck in life, pretty much, and hopefully, they're in God's hands sometimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So just gotta keep the faith because there is a God.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody needs him. Sometimes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, so I was going to ask you that. Obviously you got thoughts about God. Do you? What's your thoughts about what happens to a person when they pass? You believe in some type of afterlife, or?
Yeah, it's got to be something better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess you got to earn your way. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe in God, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's who you really gotta ask for help.
Yeah, man, for sure. Have you ever heard of course, you probably heard of Jesus.
Yeah.
You have any idea what he said about the afterlife?
I'm not really sure.
Okay. Well, I give you what he said. Would you consider yourself to be a good person?
As good as I can
be. Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You have any idea how God is going to determine where a person spends eternity?
No.
No. Do you believe in heaven and hell or some type of?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll tell you, and as you eat, because I know you want to eat there. But as you know, I'll tell you what Jesus said, and he said something really, really radical. That he basically says, I'm the way, and I'm the truth, and I'm the life, and nobody gets to the Father unless they come through me. Man, for somebody to say something like that, he's basically saying, I'm the only way to get to heaven. Now, you got to have some to say something like that. Like, ain't nobody saying that unless they crazy, or they're a liar, or they're really who he said he is. So either he was lying, or he was the biggest deceiver that ever lived, or he was really Lord. So let me give you the good person test. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you based on, let's just say you was going to the doctor and the doctor said you had some type of terminally ill disease. Would you want the X-ray to see the proof, or would you want the cure? Which one would you go with first?
Well, I guess the smart one would be the X-ray.
Yeah, of course.
Find out.
Yeah, of course. If it's legit, if it's true, you don't want to take something that you don't need. So let me give you the X-ray to show if in the next life you're gonna be good or you're gonna be in trouble, like I heard. All right. So it's not for me to judge you; it's for you to judge yourself. All right. So